Hey everyone, so here for another day of Pre-Vizsla. Actually took this to my locals earlier today. Went 5-0, played against On2 Blue, Kylo ECL, Kylo Data Vault, Kylo Tarkentown, and Cad Bane Tarkentown. So I think Cad Bane was the hardest matchup of the 5 rounds I had. Um, they got me at to 29 damage on base. They played a bunch of 1 and 2 uh, resource units, so my most of my removal was not really efficient. The MVP in that game, however, were the 2 bombing runs I ran in the main. So glad I run that. The Hantu Blue was pretty straightforward. Kept them off force the entire game, and then mill them out. And then the 3 Kylo decks, I was able to mill them out and end their game plan before they're able to resource far enough to one shot my leader. I think at most one of the Kylos were able to like set up like 19 damage, but in the hard control mirror, um, they don't really put pressure on the base, so I'm like at 0 damage on base more likely than not. So feeling good about this deck. Let's go ahead and run a game or two tonight. Might be a shorter um, video, but we'll see how well the games go. So this game's gonna be on Town Grand. I think I played this deck a few times. Them being able to untap their unit and not be effective, I felt is pretty annoying. I'll keep this because I can kill their first 2 units potentially. The sad thing is I'm always gonna be behind on the removal. So they're gonna hit me with their first drop. And then if I want to use my resource to kill that same drop, I'm not able to use it to kill the new unit. So the new unit gets to untap already and swing in. Usually with the help of Green Inquisitor's effect. Let's see what he uses here. Oh, he doesn't use something that works with his effect, so we lucked out there. The resource to super laser blast. I feel like I need to keep at least one. Let's get rid of one fell. I don't know if he runs any units that fell can even target. Mainly it has to be less than 3 or less powers, so the only time they pump up is like, for example, they have raid or something. So I don't think Bell will have any great targets here. I have no idea what he's doing. He has no turn 1, turn 2 drops. But I will take it. I'm gonna roll the restock. I don't expect us to need it this game, but if I do, I probably will be able to draw into tech at some point. And then I can unlock the restock in the row. See what he tries to do here. He plays this guy who could potentially untap, but since it's gonna die to I am your father, nothing, no damage happens on my base. Him not playing a turn 1 play is probably the best case scenario, because now my removal will line up with exactly the unit that he plans on using his effect on. Usually it's the next unit that's in the queue to use the untap ability. Grand Inquisitor flips on 6, so I have one more turn. Anything I might consider deploying my leader here. And then have him be a 6/6. But I might also damage for minutes. Here, I think I could afford to take the damage here. I'm just gonna go ahead and, if he untaps, I'm just going to Merciless, or no, I can swing through it. He can force choke me, I guess. That'd be annoying. See what he does here. I imagine he can't do too much here. Yeah, he only exhausted, that's fine. I'm gonna take him out. I'll only take 2 damage to the base, and then I'll use this turn to draw a card. Drake ship, that is fine. Actually, let's not take. Let's just take care of the unit. Just want to extend the game as long as I can. And that means taking as little damage as I can. Flame. Okay, now I have the opportunity to, if he flips, I can then draw cards and hopefully I can go after. Actually, if he flips, let's just go power. He'll probably play one unit first and not power, and then if he tries to, or I'll use Merciless. If he tries to then flip right after he deploys, then I can power him. I don't know if he'll actually, yeah, he will. Let's go ahead and take that guy out. And I'll draw. Okay, this is looking good. Here I'll probably have time to draw. Yeah, I can afford to take some damage this turn. I already wrote 2 Super Wizard Blasts. Yeah, let's do it. Wanna keep my rafts here. I think they'll be useful. He killed off my leader, which is fine. I think I'll pass here and make him do in here. Good thing is, he tries to do anything, I can go ahead and kill that. See if he deploys into an open space. Nope, he does not. If he tries to then deploy now, it's fine. He doesn't do much. I will readily use your Super Wizard Blast here if need be. Actually, I'll see if he plays another unit. If he plays another unit after, I'll pass. If he swings into me, I'll take the turn off the heat draw. If he plays a unit first before swinging, then I will Super Laser Blast. This turn, play resource. Yeah, let's do both now. Yep. Okay, so turn 9, I can go ahead. Let's see, depending on what he plays, I probably will play Crate here. Because red doesn't really have any good ways to deal with a big monster. Number of cards in hand, okay, I'll keep that in mind because now I'll keep my hand size low. Chaos of War. Probably not gonna do too much. I'm gonna take the turn off the heal next turn. Yeah, that's pretty much locks out the game. Chaos of War only dealt like 4 or 5 damage that game. That turn. Right? Deals 3 to Darce, 5 to me. So I didn't even have the opportunity to draw, so I'm not sure if Chaos War was good in that spot. But me surviving this long and locking him the ground up with Great Dragon probably ended it there. Let's go ahead and what's our next game? This one is Green Red Jedi Temple. So Pistol Force will probably play a bunch of Jedi so he gets bigger. The effect doesn't really matter so much since I don't have many units. I think I will. I think I like this. Okay, I have 2 removal spells. Pseudo one's a pseudo mulligan actually. This is a pseudo move, so I think I get better. If I have like an open fire and a power type effect, I should be happy. And this one I get a open fire and nothing else. So let's go ahead and get rid of these 2. Okay, all I hope is he doesn't run Gunji. Flame here, I can kill off the Jedi. Okay, so this is gonna be a. Oh, never mind. I don't need to worry. He's not getting the force off Maz. I'll go ahead and draw 2. he plays a unit Jedi, then I can at least take the turn to beat it. Otherwise, I will be flipping next turn. Yeah, I can't allow him to get the force here, so I'm gonna make sure I can defeat it. Okay, so I'm not. Oh, I can still take it out. Let's see. Get rid of this, I guess. Announcement is take out Gunji. I'm gonna deploy into a Maz and hopefully take out Maz. He doesn't attack with Jedi, so Kid Fist this effect will at least not be targeting my leader. Okay, this is still a Jedi. Initiative. That's fine. Yeah, of course. So here, since he already has the force, I think I will have 6 resources. Let's take off. They're about the same. Except this makes Jedi smaller. What did we do here? Very minor. Hmm. I don't know what happened, but his unit died. So Iron Trench's leader, he can't attack. Let's see if I can do anything here. I think I can go ahead and offset the damage that he's gonna do, take a turn to draw, and super laser next turn. Yeah, so this is the unfortunate time he got to use the force of Kiadi, but I think after next turn I'll super laser and he will not get any more force. Here I'll get rid of the trench. Don't need too many entrenches. I already lost. That was last game. Alright, first super laser. Let's see here. Turn 9. I'm gonna resource that. I need a way to deal with Helen. So I'll kill him there. Defeat him here. It becomes wide again. Nope. Still waiting to go wide. Okay, so I think this is a good play. Still early enough. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what that is. We can try to force through, I guess. Okay, he is swinging into my base. I will claim here. He has the force. He has 2 units attacking. He's still waiting. I'm still waiting on his choice. Okay, so he does 3 damage. I will deal 3 damage to Obi, since I have to swing into him. He has the ability to shoot my crate, I guess. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Beat this heal. I see him running Kiadi into base. Interesting. Wonder why he attacked with Gunji. Okay, so there I try to chop target, and then make him sack a unit. At some point, this unit's also gonna die, so I don't really it didn't really matter which one he kills. See if he has a way. Take out this great dragon. Pretty much locks him out of home one or Bellerin until it's removed. If he goes to base, I'll play Avenger. Hmm. Does he have a lightsaber? He does have a lightsaber. But except I could trigger both times and kill him. I'll do that. Do I want to heal my crate? I think I heal my crate. I think as long as crate survives, I'm winning this game. I'm not that far away. Damage. I don't think I need to worry about damage. Okay. So that game. Dragon was able to lock it down. I don't know if there's anything too hard about that. This was the interesting tech, but with Dragon out, can't really do anything. That could be a surprise source of damage if you're able to play him into a lightsaber. But yeah, I think a typical green hero, red hero list like Hantu or whatnot. So this ping effect's useful, but not when there's no units. Hey, last game. This is Avar Chris. This was actually the leader I wanted to experiment when the set first came out. Unfortunately, it just takes forever for her to flip. Um, and I don't know if there's that many force payoffs that are good at this moment. I'll keep this. This card, like this, I mean, resource those two. The Entrench, I would love to have one for his Avar flip. Avar swings for at least 6, I think. 8. She's an 8-10 after when she flips when she has the force, and she generally has the force. But I just gotta make sure my life isn't in danger. A 4-4 and not too bad. This is why I love all this removal. It just straight up says no to a single unit. But at the very least, Avar will always have the force. Here I'm gonna take the turn off to draw 2, and I can just shoot this for 2. I get it for take 3 damage and draw 2 cards. That seems okay. Initiative, let's hope he only plays 1 unit. Nope, he plays 2. So question is, which one do I get rid of? I think I killed this so he doesn't get any bigger unit out. And then I think I will deploy my leader. And defeat this force unit. Not that the deck deck is able to keep him off the force. He's always gonna have the force because of Avar's effect. Here, yeah, I could see him trying to take out my leader. I'm gonna draw 3, just keep my hand stocked to his 3-card removal. Do I care? He has the force already. I'm just gonna make sure I heal. think he might claim here. If he doesn't claim, then Gunji is dead. Initiative here. Okay, I'm gonna resource restock. This game won't need it. I'm open fire this Cham. Then I'll Merciless this Gunji to heal. And then see if he plays a named card so I can just top target it. Yeah, but that's unfortunate. I'll claim here. Avar is red, so actually a crate is really good here. Let's get rid of Annihilator. I don't need that. I'm gonna use power here. Another units. Why not? We'll use that. He has enough ramp. If he wants to use the force to get it again, that's fine by me. Avar might come out this turn. If so, she is dead immediately next turn. Ammunition. Okay. Avar will be defeated immediately. With the heal 6. And then, depending on what he plays, I have Super Laser Blast or No Glory available. Here, I guess it's No Glory. Not very important. He can play one more unit, potentially. Does that, so I will pass here and see if I get initiative. If we play something small, I'll slam down this dragon. If not, then I will have to take 5. Pass. Okay, let's see if he's got another dragon. Alright, I won't be playing dragons. Okay, so question is, you just straight up kill Yoda. That's the safest play. Don't think he's gonna let me draw here. Yep, because my meter is gonna kill him if he tried to draw. Okay, let's play the dragon and see where it goes from here. Pass, it's fine by me. If he tries to save her up, I will. Ooh, that's fine. So it's 3 damage total. So here, after dealing damage to my Great Dragon with ambush into the thing, into the what's it called? The Brawler. Now it's my turn. I swing with Crate. I don't have anything else. It's here reclaimed. Right now, I'll pitch one to the Super Lizard Blast. I don't expect this game to need one. It's down to 2 cards left, so I have a bunch of removal, so I should be solid. He dealt 5. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and defeat no 6. I'll use the dragon effect, which will shoot base there. Luckily, I have removal for all the other units, and then depending on what he plays, yeah, pretty much here. Hmm, 8 damage. Do 8 the base and that's for them. Okay. So that was pretty straightforward. Green Red Hero just keep them all forced as long as possible. A-Board has no good way to draw. This deck anyway doesn't, unless you're running like reinforcement walkers. So I knew that if we can get to the late game, the card draw in the Pre-Vizsla deck will allow the deck to outvalue the opponent, especially if you're just kind of super laser bust and deal with 2 or 3 or 4 units at a time. So that's where you catch up, kind of. But yeah. So yeah, we got those 3 games real quick. And we'll call it a night. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.